Hello, YouTubers. Okay, so learning the new tool, and I talked quite a bit longer than what the first video said, and but not all of it uploaded. So that was why the abrupt stop there. So it's really too bad. It was some really great stuff. We got into USB adapters and how you shouldn't buy fake ones because not only can they cause fires, but they can actually, we'll have a whole session on it, a future video, it could cause your device to actually mysteriously Halloween, woo, it starts doing things on its own. But getting back to this little case, right? I was showing you what its size was. They actually sell just these cases on Amazon, and there's one that's maybe a little bit bigger than this, but from its description, it might be this one. They sell it for like $9.99. There's one that's a little bigger that they sell for like $10.99, $11.99. So just the case alone is, I'm figuring, $10 out of the 22, right, that I spent. So look at that way, already you got half almost of your value just in this special case. And I can't really remember whether I got into it before, but I'm planning on using this for ham radio stuff, right? I'm going to have bits and bobs that I need. I could have a whole antenna in here, although that one, I've got a smaller kind of different company, but the same kind of thing. Believe it or not, the wire I need for certain antennas would fit inside this teeny tiny space. This is designed for headphones or earbuds. So this will be antenna connectors and some things like that that are a little bit bigger, and I just always know what's in it, and I can have it in my bag and always know that I can have all of those extra things I need to kind of cobble together whatever it is I'm going to do for an antenna or other accessories for the radio. And you may have your own uses for that. Other things that were in the bag also, though, your standard little, rubbery tips, right, to go on the earbuds. I didn't mention it before. I said I went out and looked. It was actually wire cutters, which, is like the standard for the best you can buy of, pretty much anything. And the little earbuds that I, bought from this, Brainwavz, they were rated like the best that had the remote that I wanted for my Apple devices with the volume and the button. So, you can't get a better rating pretty much than them. It has this thing that came actually on the earbuds themselves. The earbuds are great. I've been using them for a couple of days. So it's a little Velcro to hold it together. They're constantly around my neck like this. I never wind them up and put them into a case, right? So this would be a waste to keep on there, but what this will be great for is holding together some wires for an antenna or something else, related to my radio kind of stuff. So it came with that, I mean, you can buy these things, but you buy 5 of them and it's $8 or something. So, that's a little bit of money. Comes with this nifty little clip so that I can clip the, you could work your little earphone cable right into there, and then you could clip it to your shirt. Don't really need to clip it to my shirt, but this could be clipping on the cable for, maybe I'll get myself one of those little remote microphones for doing these YouTube videos, and it could be doing that, or something related to an antenna, right? Clip it to hold it somewhere. So another useful little bit and bob. And the really cool thing, I think, is I didn't open it yet, but these are hard foam replacements. So these are the rubbery ones, right? The kind of standard things that come with every set of earphones. These are the ones that fit on that same kind of standard hole, but these are for like the airplane, and you stuff these in and kind of screw them in, when you are on the plane, and it totally blocks out, or at least very much blocks out outside sound, and makes for a much more pleasant experience. It makes for the difference between you hearing what you want to listen to on the plane and you mostly hearing jet engine noise, right? So that is probably a good $4 or $5 for a pair of these, and they came in the box too. So lots of really good accessories with this little earphone set. And that was really, really, of interest. That was why I did this video, or now these two videos. So that's the kind of thing we'll do, is sometimes I'll unbox, but it won't just probably be an unboxing. It'll be some things like this, where I thought, hey, I got an extra value in this particular thing, and point out what I'm going to do with it, and maybe what you can do with it too. We'll do some of that kind of thing here. When it comes to being able to hear on airplanes, there's a couple of things I have that are little accessories that are not just foam to block out your ears, but amplifier kinds of things that can make a difference. And so if you travel a lot, they're nice travel accessories. I'll probably talk through some of my travel accessories in a video. Things along the lines of radio, Raspberry Pi, like I said before, Arduinos, maker kinds of stuff, 3D printing. So that'll be the kind of thing that we talk about here. What was the other thing I was going to mention? Something ran across my mind. This is why I rambled on so long. And I'm looking at the time here, so I'm not going to do that again. So I guess we will really just kind of say it's a day for this particular little review of the accessories and the little case that my lovely little Brainwavz earbuds, highly rated by Wirecutter for the, category of money I was spending. And they do sound great, and all the useful little accessories that came with it. And so we'll talk again in the future about some project or another. And until then, I want you to make sure to go out and, I'm going to make a few more videos, and you can decide whether to subscribe or not, or tell anybody else about this. But I do want you to be sure to be careful out there, and I'll be on the trail ahead of you, out in the technological wilderness, blazing the trail like a electronic mountain man, and showing you which way it is that I found was the easiest way to get there from here. And I also want to admonish you to go, and before we talk the next time, you should do something to make something do something. All right? Bye now.